And hey guys, it is Mr. FinestIce here with an updated PermissionsEX tutorial. Well, I looked back on my old one and I was like, oh my gosh, this really does suck. So I decided that what I'm gonna do is in this new video, I'm gonna show y'all all of the commands that is necessary, and I'm gonna show y'all the entire way you would add permissions through the YML file. So let's get started. Let's see, here we go. Let me just destroy this because I had something else in mind. Anyways, okay, so this is PermissionsEX groups. Start off, let's start off here. PEX groups show you all the groups that are listed, and to create a group you would just do PEX groups, whatever you want to name the group. So let's just say admin, and then you want to do create to create one. Wait, I took it back. What happened? What happened here? Oh my gosh, I'm lagging so bad. What is going on here? Alright, I hope I don't destroy one of these signs when I'm recording. Anyways, okay, so PEX group. Oh, I put PEX groups. That's what I did wrong. Okay, my bad guys. Disregard that. Okay, it says group admin created. So once you have that done, what you can do is you can add permissions manually with this command right here, the PEX group, and then the name add permission. So you could do PEX group admin add, I don't know, essentials.afk, and then when they're in that group admin, they can just do /afk and it'll do it. But you know that I'm not in that group, but I'm still the owner of it. Okay, so you want to put a prefix on the admin group. So let's do PEX group admin prefix, and then whatever. No, yeah, that's right. Prefix PEX group. I second doubted myself. PEX group admin prefix, and then let's just say we want to do this. That'll give them the color of my brackets on owner, and they'll give them the light red color. Alright guys, once you get that prefix done, you can make your way over here, and there's also an optional thing you can do for in the chat. You can add a suffix to anybody's name in the group admin. So I don't usually do that, but I'll just do that just to show you guys. Admin suffix, and I don't know, let's just do test. You can do anything, you don't have to do any brackets, you don't have to do anything, so let's just do test. We added the permission. To remove the permission, you basically do everything that you did right here, except you changed add to remove. So just remove that. And well, I'm gonna show y'all guys. I'm gonna show you what the group looks like first, and then I'll delete it for you. So let's do PEX user Lord. I'll get to all this in a second. Admin. So look, see the arrows. I'll have that. How you can remove these later on. I'll have that in another tutorial. But there's the prefix, and I don't know what happened to the suffix. Oh wait, there it is. It's right there. Oh, okay. I just didn't see it. It blended in. Okay, anyways, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fix myself back to my original owner self so we can move on. Boom! I am back. I am now back to my little owner self, and ooh, yeah, I forgot about it. I added that chat and the little arrow things. Oh well. Anyways, this is partially more of the easier part of this. Let's see, PEX users lists, which would list all of the users that's ever been on your server and what group they're in. To add a certain prefix to just one person in particular, PEX user prefix, how about we do test again, like we did with the suffix, except we'll do it like we did admin test. And then, no wait, no, 7. There we go, see if it worked. Yep, there it is, it worked. So you made that have your own little prefix. Now I'm gonna take, oh, I forgot to mention this on the signs, but if you want to take the prefix off, what you do is you type PEX user Lord Nikon, well, I mean your name, prefix, and then the 2 quotation marks, I guess you could call them, and it'll change it back to the original group that they're in, or either it'll if that group doesn't have a prefix, then it'll just take it off. I've never really used the PEX user delete. That's just to delete a user completely from any group. That'll even take them out of the default group, which is automatically set once the player joins. PEX user, username, group, set group. This is to put a certain user in a group itself. So, well, no, I never did delete the admin, so I could do that. Wait a minute, I showed you guys this a while ago. What? Wow. So, this is the command, what I did. You saw it a while ago. I did PEX user Lord Nikon 99 group set admin, and that just moved me to the admin group, so I'm sorry, I kind of got a little ahead of y'all. And last of all, for the command section, PEX user, username, add, and then the permission. This will add if you want a certain permission just on one person, then you would use this command. PEX user, then their name, then add, and then, I don't know, I'm just going to use the same one I did earlier, Essentials AFK, and it is added to me. So let me do PEX user Lord Nikon on list. Wait, is it? No, you could just do this to see all your commands. This will be AFK. My permission right there under 1. It says AFK essentials.afk. You know what? I think did I? Nope, I didn't. I didn't even add that command. So let's do PEX user, the name. Oh wait, user, and then then you could see all of your permissions. Well, I guess that's all for the command section. I guess we'll make our way on to the configuration section. See you in a minute. And we are back, guys, and this is the permissions.yml file with all of the groups and the prefixes and the permissions. Let's get started. This is a kind of tricky part of PermissionsEX. This is the most tricky part for me, only for one reason, is because you see the little dash marks. You have to keep, if you're editing things in permissions, you have to keep all of these aligned. Like, see, it says it's in line with the P in permissions. So it has to be in line with that, and like prefix and suffix have to be aligned, and a bunch of things have to stay aligned, or else it will corrupt or mess up your permissions.yml file. So let's see. First, I guess we'll just look at the owner, which I'm in, to permissions, and there's an explanation about the star permission right here. The star permission, you know how you are opt/op, you know, your name or whatever. The star permission you have to have in order to use /PEX group whatever in game. So before you can do anything in game with commands, you have to go to the console of your server and do, here, let me just do it right here. You have to do PEX group. This is not part of the config or anything. I forgot to add this too. PEX group, and then type whatever group you want, create, which I already explained. Then what you need to do after that, you have to do PEX group, owner, add, and then star. That we'll add the star group like it's right here, so it would be owner and this is added. Then what you need to do is you need to add yourself to that group and group set owner. And then what that would do is you would be able to use any of those commands, excuse me guys, any of those commands in game that I showed you earlier. But that's not what we're doing now. We are in the permissions.yml file. We'll just add some permissions to show you how this works. Essentials.afk. You notice how it is red? That will mean you have to click backspace and then space, 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 all the way back to where it's even. And you can do that as many times as you want with any permission you want. Essentials.nick. Let's do essentials dot I don't know, spawn, which will date spawn. But there's a reason I don't have any other commands. It's because of the star command. Gives you every single command there is on all the plugins you get for your server without you having to add any other permissions other than the star command. And it's over op. This star permission is over op, like it's higher than op. But you wouldn't want, I don't know how you prefer your admins, but I wouldn't prefer having the star command over the admin, even though, you know, admins are like the administrators, which is pretty high up in the server. I would just prefer to add just the regular commands. Let me see if I can switch over to another config with, no, that's not it. No, there's no other permissions. Let me open one real quick for you guys. Here you go, guys. Here's a little example. So I have the default group, which is what they automatically start with. And these are all the permissions that they have. I have plot me, survival games, essentials. Here's all the essentials permissions I added. And here's all the admins ones. You can see that this is the little prefix that we had. And that's pretty much that example. But that's not what we're looking for. We're looking at this. We're looking at this. Alright, so I usually don't mess with the users unless, I mean, it's perfectly fine if you want to. It's just like doing PEX user, their name, add, and then a permission. If you want to add a permission to just a certain person, it'll show you what group they're in. You can add the prefix here. And, yeah, that's anything you want. But the main thing you must focus on are the two groups, default and owner. The owner would be yourself, and default would be, you have to have default, because every time somebody comes on your server, they're going to spawn with a rank, which is going to be default. So you have to have a default rank, and you have to always have this permission added to default. If you don't, they won't. I'm not sure if they shouldn't be able to chat or break blocks. But anyways, that is very important. I don't think there's anything else that I need mentioning. So guys, if I forget anything, please comment below. Tell me if you like the video, and thank you for watching. Mr. FinestIce, out.